Hello, my friends, and welcome to Ups and Downs from Wembley Stadium.
Ups and downs, 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 ups and downs.
That's right. It is the show Ups and Downs. Now, I'm going to ask some questions, right? A few questions to begin. What is the point of Ups and Downs? Describe the show to me.
Give the good bits and up, and the bad bits and down.
We give the good bits up and the bad bits are down. We use the finger of power, right? So we're reviewing the show, right?
Yeah.
What's the number one thing you need to review a show?
Finger.
The number one thing you need to review a wrestling show is to have seen the wrestling show.
Yep. Yeah.
Simon Miller, that's me. Hello.
Hi.
Did you see the wrestling show?
No.
I haven't seen this wrestling show. And the reason I haven't seen the wrestling show is due to this magical thing on my wrist. I would just like to give a shout out to the people at AEW who very graciously let me hang out backstage at All In. I had... I had the time of my life. So for the crazy people at home, I understand who do not like these videos, we will do a proper Ups and Downs tomorrow, because here's what may have happened if you didn't see it. If you happen to tune into 0 Hour and you saw Miro and Powerhouse Will Hobbs,
No, I missed it.
somebody needed to be security on this day.
Son of Goldberg.
And it was me.
Son of Goldberg.
Not the son of Goldberg. I know for a fact he doesn't take kindly to that. Why would he?
I
It's
think you
weird.
take him,
It's
though.
weird. But no.
He's just jealous.
Very coolly, and we will do our own separate video about this. But I got to be one of the security guards in that breakup, and this is the best thing ever, right? I don't know if they did this on purpose. They probably didn't. We'll get to the scissoring.
Oh, scissor me, Simon. Oh, scissor me, Simon. Oh, scissor me, Simon. Oh, scissor me, Simon.
The only problem with doing some scissoring, it's gonna take a long ass time, everyone. Some of us are gonna have to get naked. Some of us are gonna have to get naked. So, when
Really haven't seen the show yet?
I'll talk about it in just 1 second.
It's awesome.
Because what I need to tell you is the greatest thing in my life happened to me today by pure happenstance. No one planned this or anything. I knew, obviously, that Will Hobbs was going to kick my ass. But do you know how Will Hobbs kicked my ass?
How?
He grabbed me and he threw me into Barry Barricade. Now, here's the deal. Justice for Barry.
Oh, justice for Barry. Oh, justice for Barry.
Now, the very unfortunate thing is that if you saw AEW Collisions earlier, we actually got to 100 hits for Barry Barricade. However, I have the finger of power. It's not this one, it's the other one. But I hold the mic with my right hand, so there's nothing we can do. What I'm going to do, using my power, is I am subtracting, Christian did it too, screw that guy. So, I am subtracting number 1 off that, it's 99, meaning I am the 100th person to get thrown to Barry Barricade. Seriously, man, like, I'm not going to... I did. I killed Barry.
Simon killed Barry. Finally.
I did.
Finally. Oh, Simon killed Barry.
So, here's what we're going to do, right? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to do a separate video about this. I know that some people in AEW are going to watch this. Thank you for the bottom of the heart for having... I had the best day. I got to have a picture done with Miro, so I'm the happiest man ever. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go through the show, and you're going to help me, okay? It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be nuts. We're going to make sure cheers are good, but then we got to come back. If I get anything wrong, you've got to tell me. Now, I believe the first match was Aussie Open taking on MJF and Adam Cole. I also believe that MJF...
The segment you were in, we're giving that an up.
No, I'm not... Listen, I'm not... No. Do you know what? We may never be able to do this again. It's the most arrogant thing I'll ever do in my life. So, for the segment that I was in, let's get it up!
It's enough!
This does absolutely nothing for the people who go, Simon, you're clearly biased. This one, 100% biased. Here's the deal.
Nothing wrong with it.
I have exaggerated a little bit. I was able to see the tag team match. I thought it was very fun. The pot for MJF and Adam Cole winning, I thought was absolutely sublime. Aussie Opener, absolutely brilliant. I didn't see Grado. Aussie Opener, absolutely brilliant. I thought it was awesome. Was it then a Jeff Jarrett and Grado segment?
Yes.
Did that come next?
I didn't see Big Show either.
So what happened? Tell me.
So,
I want to
Cody's
see Big
running,
Show.
Jeff Jarrett comes out, starts running down World of Sport Wrestling.
I love you. That is way too long already.
I love you.
I just need to know. Did Grado get hit Jeff Jarrett with a guitar?
Yes.
Right. There we go.
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
That's enough.
Listen,
That's enough.
I love Grado. First time I met
Grado.
Grado, he was the nicest person in the world to me, and that's all I need in my life is niceness. So it's getting up right now. I also was able to see bits and pieces of Jack Perry versus Hook. I saw what they did to that car. Flub me sideways, Mother Hubbard. That was nuts. So if anybody is going to put themselves through that, you know what? It's getting it up. It's nice and simple. Right, now, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe was the first match on the pay-per-view, correct? Now, here's... I saw Samoa Joe using CM Punk like some kind of swing. That was interesting. I also saw the fact that he won with a flipping Pepsi plunge off the top. Yeah. So, not only are we calling back, wait a minute, what's this wibbly hand? What's this wibbly hand?
What's the worst Pepsi plunge I've ever seen?
How? No. Listen, my friends. Well, one, I did see it. I was watching on screen. But you don't do that, man. Samoa Joe's a big old guy. CM Punk is not a spring chicken. It was impressive. But I will say this. I saw CM Punk doing John Cena's 5 moves of doom in the middle of the ring. I heard Wembley going absolutely nuts. I was laughing backstage with somebody who I will not name drop, one of the best moments of my life, and we were like, this is fun, isn't it? Very famous wrestler. I was like, it is very, very good. Listen, man, I never actually thought CM Punk would lose his championship, but I love the fact, all the way back in 2005, whatever it was, the fact that we...
In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands.
Do you know what? As we are here, let's do it right. Keeping memories alive is really important. Bray Wyatt chant. Bray Wyatt chant. Come on.
Thank you, Bray. 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 Thank you, Bray.
Listen, I love the fact that the CM Punk Samoa Joe feud essentially came to an end right there. That's badass. I was like a fetus watching those matches. So to get to see some of it backstage and event was pretty cool for me. Of course it's absolutely going to get an up. Of course it is. What I saw was good. Right, I have no idea what was next. What was the next match, please, my friends? Come on, you all there. That's right. It was Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Page taking on, dude.
Kenny Omega.
I love you. When no one joins in, you gotta stop. Okay?
They did it in the arena,
They're not doing it
in the
here.
arena.
All that happens is this. The people watching through this start to hate you. You don't want to be that guy, because I love you, okay?
I love you too.
Mwah, there we go.
I'm very sweaty,
Right,
sorry.
well, you've just given me some sort of disease. That's awesome.
Sharing's caring, brother.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking. So obviously, taking on Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita. Now, I saw the final 5 minutes of this. I saw the Kenny Omega dive, which I'm still amazed he's able to do because he's been through so much. Now, I know that Takeshita won. How did he win?
The most devastating move in all sports entertainment!
I knew I was joking. I saw it. Two things happened to me that I do want to share with you. So obviously, we'll jump forward, then we'll jump back. How did the main event end? With the most devastating move in sports entertainment. Get this, right? So I watched the end of the 6-man tag with again, I don't want to name drop them because I don't have permission. You would know who they were. They turned to me and they went, it's the most devastating move in all sports entertainment. I then got to the main event and a different famous professional wrestler went, going a bit crazy with the surprise roll-ups, Miller. I have single-handedly ruined that move. And I'm so happy I've done it, I'm giving it up.
King of the roll-up!
And also, I think it's really smart booking, right? They can now do Kenny Omega versus Takeshita in 1 week at All Out in 7 days. I mean, I'm speculating, I don't know, but that's what I would do. Right, match number 3 was... so the Bucks versus FTR. Now, I'm just going to tell you the truth, right? I'll let you into a secret. I was told in match number 3 to be in a very specific position because for Stadium Stampede, I did do a little bit of a thing. I wouldn't get excited. The thing, I got naked. And they were like, we can't put that on television. No. That, as we saw, that thing was so chaotic. The thing I did didn't make it onto television. I'm going to keep it under my hat because it may be something. No. It could be something we return to in the future. And it was flipping excellent for me. But here's the deal. Even though we were being whisked around the place to do cool stuff, I made it a purpose to watch this thing. So I saw it in like chunks of the break. This is what I'm going to say. I cannot believe the expectation that was put on these two teams. In the sense, some people were like, unless you have the best tag team match ever, we don't give a shit. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's the bar they've raised it up to. I did get to the last 5 minutes with the near falls, the way... I love Phil too.
We love Phil.
The show doesn't happen without Phil, trust me. So seriously, I saw the last 5 minutes, the near falls, the crowd reaction, the fact that FTR won, which I think probably means we're planting seeds to do something else. Of course, I need to sit down and watch it properly to get the peaks, the troughs, the ups and the downs. But just the cool thing about being backstage is you really hear the crowd, like you really do, because it kind of filters through the corridors. And that alone, I got all like warm and fuzzy in my tum-tum. I felt it. I was like, oh my gosh, people are into this. So I'm assuming it was flubbing excellent, right? Yeah. They're chanting tum-tum now, so let's get it up. Never forget the phrase that I was told by someone who I will never name, just not fair to them. It will never get over, Miller. That was a quote. And now look at this. Look at this shit. Tum-tums running wild all over the place. So Stadium Stampede, you're going to have to tell me because, listen, I am on it for like half a millisecond when Cesaro and Eddie Kingston were fighting in a bar. You really got to look for me. Oh, Claudio, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know, I tell you why I called him Cesaro, right? Because all my mates were texting me, and they're all Laps fans. So if I go Claudio, they go, oh, don't watch, I know what you're talking about. It's like, Cesaro, they're like, oh, right, I know Cesaro. Sorry, Claudio Castagnoli. Slip of my tongue by me. So what we're going to do is, this is why it's cool to have a live ups and downs, we're going to have a vote. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to say up. If it's an up, you make loads of noise. If it's a down, you make loads of noises, all right? So we'll start with the down, because obviously we need to build up to the up. Does Stadium Stampede get a down? Remember, all noise counts. So if you don't want it to be a down, you make no noise. Does Stadium Stampede get a down? They don't understand the rules, friends. Does Stadium Stampede get an up? Now, what I do need to know is, I know the best friends won. How did they win? Like two. What did Orange Cassidy do?
I can't remember.
He did something though.
Yeah, he did.
And it was awesome.
So he put tape on his hands, he put his hands in glass. John Moxley came, he punched Moxley, and he did an orange punch on Claudio and pinned him for the 1-2-3.
So you telling me, my lovely young friend, that a piece of fruit applied glass to his hands and punched someone?
Yeah. That's wrestling for you.
You know what that means?
Gold it out.
No. Bring down the crime counter. No piece of fruit is allowed to do stuff like that. Up by 1, although to be fair, Eddie Kingston, as I told you today, you're ruining this counter, bro. You had like 10 every single time. Love him, he's the best guy ever. Of course it's gonna get up. His stadium stampede. I did see little bits. So I sat down to watch Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho, but that wasn't next, was it? There was something else. Because I had to be, so what happened, what was next? The women's match. Now this is terrible of me, but obviously once we've done a segment, we had to go clear up all the real glass. No, in a good way. We helped clean up. Wait, boo! Make the janitor do it. So once again, now Saraya won, which I think is awesome. I'm all about moments in pro wrestling, and I think it's her hometown. Been through a lot that, if you read her life story, she has been through a hell of a lot, man, like some serious things. But once again, I will open it up to the floor because you've all been very nice to come out here. So this time we'll just shout noises. So you shout ups or you shout downs in 3, 2, 1, go! Come on. Phil, you're going to have to switch around a little bit. We have 1 down. Here he is, negative. Mr. We found him. Mr. Negative Nancy. You're allowed to be a negative Nancy, it's fine. But tell me why.
It was just a bit boring. I just didn't like it. There was no like high flying moves. That's what I want to see.
Fair enough to you. Fair enough. There we go. I'm coming back this way because my bag's here. Basically. Why did you give it a down?
It was too short. The finish seemed a bit clunky. Tony Storm coming out to God Save the King, but it should have been Saraya's moment. Didn't really make sense, but I felt it needed 2-3 more minutes. But don't get me wrong, Saraya's moment actually got it. But
I like it. I like the fact that Saraya won the championship. I don't even think that she has to hold it for a long ass time. Who cares?
More women's matches. Oh, more women's matches. Oh, more women's matches.
Can't argue it.
Oh, more women's matches.
We'll start a more women's matches counter.
Yeah! Come on!
I don't know how I'd even implement that. So every time a men's match is on, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.
One women's match or one women's segment.
Well, you know what? You damn right. Everyone cheer for Willow Nightingale. I love Willow Nightingale. She's flipping awesome. So, Will Ospreay, Chris Jericho was next, right? Now, this is one of the best experiences I've ever had watching a wrestling match. You want to know why? Slap your head. Here's why. Where do you think stupid Simon Miller watched this match from? Catering! Treated me very nice. They treated me very, very nice. So I was sat there, and I was just like, here's the fucking best moment of my life. I'm in catering where all the stories happen. There were no stories. But that's where all the stories happen. Watching it on a big screen, eating a plate of chicken. I had such a good time. As always. Yeah, bro.
Did you find out who Pico Owens?
What?
Did you find out who Pico Owens?
No, I didn't find out who Pico Owens. Wrong company, sadly. But here's the deal, man. As far as I'm concerned now, I think Kenny Omega is probably batting heads with him. Will Ospreay's the best wrestler on the planet.
Yeah! Ospreay!
He is so good. A security guy came up to me and he said, oh, I used to watch wrestling and I used to love what culture? I was like, thanks for that backhanded compliment. And he said, I haven't watched it for ages, but I've been lucky to work this event. I've never heard of this Will Ospreay guy, and he said, but he is now going to get me to watch wrestling again. Wow. And I think that is the power the Will Ospreay has. He has gone from, in his early days, and this, I mean this is a compliment, to being the ultimate in flippy dippy doo-dah, ups, down, how did you do it, to being such a good seller, such a good storyteller. He hits hard, but he doesn't kill people. Chris Jericho, I don't think gets the credit, given that he is a 50-plus-year-old man and was still busting things out like that. And I thought the ending, when he flipped him off, he gave him the worst elbow to the face I've ever seen. And then finished him off with the second Stormbreaker. I get it. Of course we would have loved Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay too. But I personally have always wanted to see Chris Jericho versus Ospreay. I have. And if you don't do it here, I don't think you're going to do it. There you go. I'm giving you an up, bruv. Yeah. Right, what was next? Anyone? I don't know. It's the worst ups and downs ever. I agree with you. Oh, it's the House of Black match. Oh, I saw this match. I thought there was another one.
Oh, Simon Miller. Oh, Simon Miller.
Right, you know what?
Oh, Simon Miller. Oh, Simon Miller.
Right, do you know what? Screw it. I'm taking over the show. Look at this nonsense. 2 + 2 = potato. Bring it back up. Where's my 2 + 2 = potato sign? Where'd it go? There it is. Wait. Where's the octopus? The octopus. That, my friends, and Barry. That is Goofy Wrestling for life, running wild here in flipping London town. I tell you, man. 2 + 2 = potato. The greatest conversation I've ever had. I was filming a video. I said it for the first time. LA Knight's here. Said it for the first time. My girlfriend, obviously I film with videos at home. She's in the bedroom next door. I walked out and she said to me, "Did you just say 2 + 2 = potato?" And in a very... A quick PSA to all the relationships out there. Don't talk to your other half like that. Be lovely and sweet. They're your friend, first and foremost. So here's the deal. The House of Black versus the Acclaimed. What have I missed?
Coffin match.
Oh!
Coffin match.
So I saw this, right? Swerve Strickland did a 450 into the casket. Sting went through tables. Darby Allin did a dive with his damn hands cuffed. Right, so look, as a wrestler, right, your hands are your tools of safety. If you're taking a wibbly wobbly bump, you put your hands out and you're like, oh, I'm protected. Darby Allin went, and he just, honestly, this match was absolute chaos. But here's the thing, right? Dude, I've seen Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart talk about WrestleMania 13. If they can do it, we can all talk about exposing their business. Here's the thing, right? I am the world's biggest Metallica fan. If I was into tattoos, it'd be all over me. And the only reason it's not is because, well, I'm Jewish. And the Jewish faith doesn't believe in tattoos. You didn't need to know that. But I spent a long time today talking to MJF about Judaism. Fucking love you, bro. You're the fucking best. So, honestly, fucking, I love that guy. I love him. MJF. So when Sting, I sat there eating my chicken, and Sting and Darby Allin came out to seek and destroy. This is what I did. Because I'm a wrestling nerd, and I'll be a wrestling nerd to the day I die. I stood up and went, yeah! Everyone looked at me. I didn't even care. No one cared in that place. I thought this match was excellent. I thought this match is exactly what it needed to be. You probably won't be talking about it in 2 weeks. That wasn't the point. It was to get Sting in front of Wembley. It was to have the bells and whistles like Metallica, Tony Khan, you hear her. They are not cheap, I know this. They love money so much. And the fact that Sting and Darby won with that crazy bump on Swerve when he was in the... Swerve, man! What a hero. What a legend. And I genuinely thought this was so perfectly placed, especially because we had the last 2 matches after this. I'm giving it an up. I imagine we all agree with it. I loved it. So yeah, the acclaimed versus the House of Black. All I wanted from this match was...
Oh, Sesame Simon! Oh, Sesame Simon! Oh, Sesame Simon! Oh, Sesame
Oh, sorry, your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, baby! Hey.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Go. Just go. I love this stuff. Positivity breeds positive. I'm worried about that thing. Nobody likes a foghorn. Nobody. Who invented them? Who invented them? Worse than Oppenheimer. No problem. I am going to keep talking because we're on the clock, you see. Here's the deal. All I wanted from this match was the Acclaim to win. I really, really did. I love Billy Gunn. I think he's awesome. But I think Anthony Bowens and Max Caster as a tag team have come so far. And having this kind of moment in front of 80,000 people and the biggest scissor party in history, for those two guys who were put together randomly, way back on AEW Dark to reach here, they're both super nice guys. I'm real big fans of them. I thought there's something they're going to remember forever. And I often like to look at the human side of wrestling. And especially Anthony Bowens, he's been through a hell of a lot in professional wrestling. For the moment,
What a lad, said Simon Miller. What a lad, said Simon Miller.
what a lad! What a lad I am! I'm the ultimate lad. I am. I drink and I just have sex with. I'm joking. I'm joking. Seriously. Actually, no. I'm going to do something different. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move on to the main event too, because I thought this was super special as well. Now, the match was great. The story was great. The little tease with Roderick Strong was great. What I loved about the most of it, there you go, there it is. What I loved about most of it is it was so hard to figure out how this match was going to end. I love the double pin after the double clothesline. That's just smart. Yeah. I love MJF finally nailing the dive. That's just smart. What I love the most is everyone was like, does MJF turn on Adam Cole? Does Adam Cole turn on MJF? And what they did is they went, you know what? We want everyone to go home feeling warm and fuzzy in their tum-tum. That's what they wanted, right? That's what they wanted. So what they did is someone's going to turn next week, obviously, but not here. And it ended with two people that are friends giving each other a hug. And I sat there and I thought about it. And I was like, that's absolute genius. Yep. It's absolute genius. We've done enough teasing. We've got another event in 7 days. You've got to do something. They're also the Ring of Honor Tag Team title champions now, whatever you want to say. Pokemon's arrived. Cast friendship. That's Mortal Kombat. So here's what I'm going to do. I love moments in professional wrestling. I'm taking the moment at the end of the Acclaim thing because I thought it was so special. And I'm taking the end of this, especially because Mother Hubbard Tony Khan came out and said, let's do Wembley again next year. Once is ballsy. Twice, man, do I love your courage, Mr. Khan. You sell that flubbing thing out twice. So here's the deal. The Acclaim bit, the MJF Cole bit hugging, and that announcement with all the money spent on all the pyrotechnics, which I thought was lovely. That's where I'm going to go into my sack of tricks and say, it doesn't just get it up, it gets a goal line. What a day it is. Now, here's the deal. I do need to sit down and watch the show properly. I am going to go home to my hotel this evening, and I shall watch it, and we shall do a video. We'll do a video tomorrow. No, we must watch more wrestling, and we will do a proper video. But this one, I just want to say this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You just give me like 30 seconds genuinely. The only reason I got this invite is because you will watch this stupid show, and you will care about this stupid show, and you made such a noise. Give me 1 second, give me probably 1 second. And you gave... It is a stupid show, I'm aware. I want it to be a stupid show. So And because you come out and you make this noise, it sounds so silly, but it's true. It has ramifications. And what's happened is wrestlers have heard about it, and people have heard about it, and people started to watch it. And because we started, I'm not going to lie to you, I deliberately make it positive because there's so much negativity in wrestling community. It drags you down, it wears you out, and it makes you not want to watch wrestling. So when we started doing it, no, don't be mean to Dave Meltzer. No, he's a
Why should we be nice to him?
because he's a 65-year-old man. That's why. Just let him.
He hasn't been relevant since he was 35.
So here we go. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. The point is this: it has. These are stupid words to use. They're too over the top. But what's happened is it's transcended to the point. This positivity has grown, and somebody reached out and basically said, "Simon, I really like your show. Come hang out for the day." That doesn't happen without each and every one of you watching, liking, engaging, and making all this noise. So I just want to say.
Thank you, Simon! Thank you, Simon!
No.
Thank you, Simon!
It's the other way around. I definitely don't deserve it.
You deserve it! You deserve it! You deserve it!
What I would like you to do is I would like everybody here and everybody watching to thank yourselves because you have allowed me. You are awesome.
We are awesome! We are awesome! We are awesome!
You are. You're not in my wildest dreams. Did I ever think, as a cameo or whatever you want to call it, not in my wildest dreams, I got to stand in a ring in front of, it was about 3/4 packed when we did our thing, and even then the noise was massive in Wembley for what is officially the biggest wrestling show ever. So I just want to say thank you to everyone at AEW. I won't name drop because I don't know what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. I had the best day of my life, but I want to thank everybody here and everybody watching. I'm going to have a smile on my face for a week. You're all awesome. Here is the platinum up that I don't give out very often. And I'm putting it through there. Thank you so much for allowing this.
Platinum up! Platinum up! Platinum up! Platinum up! Platinum up! Platinum up! Platinum up!
Thank you so much from the bottom of my tum-tum and tootsie toes for allowing me to do this. Of course, wherever there is a wrestling show, we shall be, because it's ups and downs. The only review show worth a damn on YouTube. So to end, let's just flub and make a lot of noise. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going.